Hello, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you. So before we get started, please keep in mind it is a general reading, okay? So only take what personally resonates with you. Information for private and personal readings are down below each video in the description box, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, just email me. My email is down below, all right? So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna do a love reading tonight. So this is gonna be a love reading for soulmates, twin flames, partnerships, relationships, whatever name you have for it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to start off by pulling the mutual energy. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy for the couple in this reading, for the masculine and feminine in this reading. So we actually have two, sorry about the wobble, that wanted to come out. Okay, we have Apple, risk and reward. And look, in the apple, there's a heart, there's love, all right? And there's blood dripping from the apple. And then we also have joy. Okay, rejoicing in the present. I love this card. Don't you love this card? She's throwing the leaves up. The sun is behind her. It's warm, you know, and it's very fall, right? I love that card. Who doesn't like fall? Okay. Sorry about the wobble. I've got some sticky tape on it, but this table just wants to wobble no matter what I do. Okay. So with Apple here, risk and reward. Why do I feel like there's something that feels so risky and dangerous about this connection? That's what I feel. That's what Spirit is telling me. Okay. So I feel like this relationship could be a secret. There's definitely something taboo or dangerous about the connection. It feels risky. Okay. It could be a relationship that, you know, where one person is married or committed, or it could be a relationship where maybe you work together and you're not allowed to be with each other. It's something like that where there should be restrictions. So there's an energy to where it feels a little bit dangerous. And also with the apple here, you know, what Spirit is telling me is the apple of my eye. So I feel like there's a very strong attraction here. From the moment you two met, your eyes met, and it seems like you never left each other's memory after that. So there is such a strong attraction from day one, from the very first moment, the very first instance that your eyes met. Okay, so super strong attraction. And I also feel like there's so much joy, there's so much happiness between you in the connection, although the connection feels very risky. So what is this risk about, right? Let's take a look. Let's try to figure this out. All right. Let's go ahead and get another card. Spirit, please tell me, what is this risk and reward about? And, you know, the reward is joy. All right, so there's a risk here. There's something that feels dangerous. There's something that feels very, even not accepted in some way, or even that you might lose something, risk something for this relationship. Okay. And the reward is joy. The reward is happiness. The reward is love. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. What is the risk? All right. We got camp, bloodshed, Mother Earth, outdoors, nature. We also have spell casting, ritual, ceremony, and manifestation. Okay, we got hallucinogenic poison visions. And let's pull a tarot card to go with that. So we're trying to find the risk here, the risk. King of Wands. Okay, so feminine, this feels a little bit risky for you. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, it feels risky for you. Is what I'm getting here. There's a risk here that, you know, I feel like this masculine is they're very strong. They always speak their mind. They always speak up. They're very passionate. There is a very fiery energy that surrounds this masculine, and it's passionate, it's fiery, it's hot. They never back down. They always speak their mind. They're also very sexual. So I feel like this is a very sexual masculine. They can be very dominating in their own way. Okay, they are ambitious as well. Okay, they could also be spiritual to a certain extent. This is a masculine who might experiment with certain substances to try to open up their mind. Okay, I'm not going to say what substances those are because I'm sure if you want to figure that out, you can, right? It's so easy. And also, I just want to say that I do not believe that any substances or drugs are connected to any type of spirituality whatsoever. I think that they're two totally different things. I think they're not related to each other. Well, I mean, there is a spiritual sense to drugs, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that doing drugs is going to bring you closer to spirit or God or help you to communicate. I actually feel like it's the opposite. Genuinely. Okay. So, and I know everyone has their own opinion. So, yeah. But anyways, I see this masculine. There's nothing wrong with it if you feel like you want to do that, but I definitely would advise against it. So, while it does open up a spiritual gateway, you do experience something spiritual. I don't believe that it is a good thing. I don't think it always is a good thing. There is another side to the spirit world, right? There's always dark and light. There's always good and evil. There's always going to be risk and reward, right? Just like the card says. So, yeah, I just feel like meditation, learning to connect inwardly with your own spirit is honestly the best practice. But, you know, I feel this masculine might practice with actually experimenting with certain drugs, trying to open up their mind, trying to get closer to spirit. I feel like this could be something they did like as a pastime, or it's something they're currently doing. Okay. This masculine might even have been to like, what are those like ceremonies where you like take the, what is it called? The, I'm not going to say what it is. Okay. Substance. And then, you know, you have like the spiritual or so-called spiritual, right? Experience. And it's like a ceremony. I don't know. That's what spirit is showing me. Okay, so this makes this masculine feel happy. It makes them feel joyful. is what I'm seeing here. They like the outdoors. They like Mother Earth. But feminine, I feel like this could be a problem for you. All right. That's an issue here. And it feels risky because this masculine feels a little dangerous, a little risky. This masculine is very sexual. They might have even been like promiscuous as well, known as a player. Okay. Kind of getting around a little bit. But also, I feel like they experiment with drugs. They want to open their mind. And maybe they're even a little bit too open sometimes in their mind and in their spirit and with their body with other people. Okay. So that's another thing I'm getting here. They could be too open at times to certain experiences, to certain sexual experiences, to certain you know, mental experiences, okay? Or even like drug experiences. So let's get another card here. So yeah, this person's very open. They're very, very open to the energies around them, even when they don't realize it. And that's a thing about these substances, right? What you don't realize when you're taking these is that you are creating an opening in your energy. Honestly, you are. And you're connecting with the other side, and you might say, oh, this is great. I can see the other side. Realize the other side can see you too. Okay. And it's almost like you're giving the other side your address, and you don't know who's on the other side, right? It could be a good entity being, it could be an evil one, it could be a dark one, you know? So essentially, you're opening up a door and you're just throwing your address out there for whoever's on the other side. And that's not always a good thing. And then I also feel like there is a supernatural or paranormal connection that you have when you come back from that. In your everyday life, you know, that being, you just gave them your address, you know, they could show up any moment in any type of way. So, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind. And I do feel like this masculine has really spread his energy out, okay, in different type of ways. And that's one of the ways, okay? And even sometimes when you're spreading your energy out in one way, it can spread out in another way without you even realizing it. Like what starts off as wanting to experience something spiritual like this, you know, becomes something sexual, you know, sometimes the lines get murky. And I feel like that's a little bit dangerous for this masculine, you know, for this feminine to be with this masculine. All right. So we have a masculine who is experimenting with all kinds of things, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the feminine's thoughts towards the masculine. All right. So Spirit, please reveal to me the feminine's thoughts towards her masculine. We'll go ahead and move these. Okay, so we have, wow, we have the devil here. Okay. And let's go ahead and get the masculine energy. Okay, yeah, we have judgment. Okay. So here's what I'm seeing for the feminine and masculine energy. Feminine, let's start with you, okay? So we got the devil here. You're wondering if this masculine has an addiction, okay? Furthermore, you know that this type of behavior can lead to addiction, okay? It feels dangerous. It feels like this type of relationship might be bad for you. You're someone who is, I feel that you're not someone who's ever been into that type of thing. I don't think that you've ever really wanted to or felt the need to experiment with any drugs. You're someone who has always been very spiritual and felt that connection. So maybe you don't really understand the want to experience more, right? But you see this masculine doing this, okay? And yeah, I feel like you're questioning if there is an addiction involved, okay, for them. You see that there is some codependency there. And also, again, this masculine is very sexual. This feminine's not the only one they're sexual with. I also feel like this masculine asks you for very sexual pictures a lot. So, like, they might ask you to send them like nude pictures and things like that. Okay, so again, it just adds to the element of it feeling very like dangerous or like, I don't know, naughty or something, you know? So for the masculine energy, yeah, they are struggling here spiritually. Spirit is trying to give them a wake-up call, and you know what? That's exactly what they've been searching for. Spiritually, they have been searching for a wake-up call, and that's why they've been going through all of these experimentations with drugs, rituals, you know, hallucinogens. I feel strongly there's some hallucinogens in here. Okay. So, yeah, they're searching for a wake-up call. They're searching for deeper meaning. That's what they're searching for. But they could be searching in the wrong place. Okay. I'm feeling system overload, sensory overload, too much stimulation, too much, you know, rituals, too much hallucinogens, too much of all those things, too much sex, too much stimulation of the mind and body through external means, which has led them to feel empty. Because too much stimulation in any way like that, even eventually it takes the body to shut itself down in certain ways. So whether that be the mental body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, the physical body, it will eventually wear on the physical body. But it starts to shut down other bodies. You start becoming and feeling very numb, because that's what I'm seeing from this masculine. So they're feeling very numb. By the way, I have Capricorn here. They're searching for a sign. They want a wake-up call. They want something to wake them up. Okay. So let's see what else is going on here. Okay, let's use our Black Mirror deck that we have. All right, so let's take a look first at this feminine, this devil energy that this feminine is experiencing. Feminine, I feel like you're like, I want to say no. I want to say no to this person. I know that they are bad for me, but something in my soul tells me yes. Something in my soul wants to be with this person, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I feel so drawn to them. We have fragmentation, number 27. This really reminds me kind of the High Priestess card, to be honest. But very Capricorn again with the, you know, horns. So with fragmentation here, feminine, you're someone who's definitely been through a lot in your life. Okay. You also are feeling a little bit numb. All right. Is what I'm seeing here. We have a number 9 with fragmentation. Okay. And let's get another card to go along with that. Why are you feeling fragmented, feminine? What are you struggling against? Okay, let's see. Well, you're feeling confused. I know that much. And we have winter. Okay. Okay, so you feel torn. You really feel torn in this connection. You feel torn about this masculine. Okay, it would seem that you've been on two separate paths forever, but those two paths are meeting right now, and those two paths look very, very different. Those two paths have been experiencing very, very different things. Okay, feminine, this person makes you feel vulnerable. It feels like when you're around this person, that they can just see through you, that they see to your soul, that they see everything about you. Okay, let's get another card here. We got superficiality. So this is a connection to where you might not have a commitment with this person. It's a very almost surface level connection at this point. Okay. So, feminine, you want to move forward with this person. You do. But you feel like this relationship, I feel like this is like a bad boy type of energy. You feel like it's not going to be accepted. It's not going to be accepted in your life. It's not going to be accepted by society. It's not going to be accepted by your family. This is how you feel. So you keep things so superficial. Okay, you keep things very surface level, but you want so much more from this person. When you're around this person, you feel like your energy becomes so entwined with them. It's as if you become one, is what I'm getting here. Okay, and it's like they make you feel so happy with the joy card. All right, and I'm seeing that intertwining of energy. All right, and they make you feel very joyful, very happy, but you want to take things further. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your person's energy. Let's see what's going on with them. Okay, so what is going on with them? Why are they feeling this way? We got Parasite. Very interesting. Okay, so their lifestyle, the way that they have been living, has become a burden on them. It's become a parasite. And what Spirit is telling me right now is this person might actually have a spiritual parasite. Okay. And they got this spiritual parasite from going on, drug trips, trying to open their mind, going through ceremonies that they didn't understand, messing with mind. You know the type of things. You can research it if you're interested, but I don't recommend it because we have spiritual parasites that has attached himself to this masculine. So this masculine feels the need to do more partying, more rituals, more drugs, more substances, open your mind more sex, you know, and, but yet they want more. They tell themselves that they're going to have an experience, it's going to be fulfilling. But then when they get that more that they've been seeking, why do they feel emptier? Because it's not them. This is a spiritual parasite they are feeding. That is why they always want more, but yet they feel so empty because it is not feeding their soul. It's not feeding their heart. It's not their experiences. They are feeding a spiritual parasite. Okay. See, and this is one of the reasons why, and everyone is, everyone has the right to have their own opinion on whatever it is, but I don't see what this masculine's doing, taking any substances to try to get you closer to spirit. That is something that that you can do yourself. All right. That is something that a lot of people train for a long time for. Okay. And, I feel like it's a spiritual trick sometimes. I do. And Spirit's telling me, there are things out there in the astral world. There are spiritual parasites. This masculine has picked one up. Let's get another card here for their energy. Towards the feminine, okay. So lust. This masculine is very, very sexual. They are overly sexual to this feminine at times. Okay. So yeah, they want this feminine very badly. They have made it very well known. Maybe you have already been sexual. I feel like you have, but this masculine has been keeping things very, like I said, on a physical level, on a superficial level. Okay, they are feminine. You want to go deeper. Okay, you want a real connection. You want a commitment. You don't just want to be hooking up with this person. That's how you feel. On top of that, you're worried about this person. Okay, yeah, they've always been like rebellious and mysterious and, kind of with an open mind, wanting to experience different things. But what you're seeing and experiencing now is it's become a slippery slope. Okay. This person is always wanting sexual attention from you. They're always like asking you to send them pictures, or they're sending you pictures. They are always like trying to talk dirty to you. And you'd like to be emotional for once. You would like to talk about your feelings, where things are heading in this. Okay. And I gotta say, part of that sexual energy, again, spiritual parasite. Okay, it is feeding off this energy. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. And at the end, I'm going to give some advice on what to do about spiritual parasites. And you guys are going to learn right along with me because we're going to ask spirit here. Okay, so let's take a look at the feminine's thoughts towards this masculine. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands. All right, so feminine, they kind of are giving you some anxiety. You feel butterflies in your stomach when you think about this person. We have Aries energy here. Okay, but the Two of Wands is about making a choice. You want to make a choice about this person. Okay, and you would like them to make a choice. Let's take a look at their thoughts towards you. Knight of Cups. Okay. So this person does have genuine feelings for you. All right. They do want to express them, but they have a lot of their energy scattered all over the place. This person, it might be very hard for them to express anything or make any decisions. Okay. They really get themselves in a lot of spiritual trouble, and spiritual messes. Let's take a look at the feminine's thoughts towards the masculine further. All right, we got self-love. And we got rejection. So, feminine, you're feeling very rejected by this masculine. You're feeling rejected because they refuse to make a choice about your relationship. You may have gave them an ultimatum. You may have told them you need to choose right now. Choose your path, me or this other path. Drugs, okay? Whatever it is you're doing. And feminine, you feel rejected, okay? They hurt you. They hurt you. And you don't appreciate that. So you're questioning, maybe they're just a superficial person. Maybe it's all surface. Maybe there's nothing behind those eyes and what I felt. Maybe it was an illusion. Maybe this person is all act. Maybe it was an act to, for sex. Maybe they were using me. Maybe they took advantage. And you're left to feel that way. Okay. So yeah, you wanted them to make a choice. And well, let's see. What is this choice? Okay. What ultimatum did you give them, feminine? Let's take a look. What choice is this? All right. Let's see. What deck should we use? We'll go ahead and use the tarot. Spirit, please reveal to me, what choice did this feminine give this masculine? What was the choice? Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. So yeah, this is about substances. This is about drugs. This is about getting your freaking life together, right? Like straightening up, clearing your mind, okay? Connecting with spirit, the natural way. All right, soaking in the light and learning. And they rejected that. They didn't want anything to do with that. And so feminine, you are questioning how much they even love themselves. You are thinking, if you don't love yourself, masculine, how could you go around trying to love anyone else? You feel like they are selfish. You're questioning if they're a narcissist. Okay? So what is their thoughts? So that you're like, okay, you're fake masculine. This is all an illusion. You rejected me. Okay, I feel like you don't love yourself. I feel like you have messed up priorities. You, masculine, are superficial. Okay? And this masculine's like, no, I'm genuine. I am genuine feminine. I have not lied to you about my emotions. I have been genuine when it comes to you. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see what else their thoughts are. Okay, what do we got here? Main woman, look at that. All right. So this masculine is like, I've been genuine about you. I want to commit to you. I want you to be my main woman. I want you to be my number one, my partner. Okay? Nobody else has any of my attention but you. You're the one that I want. And I've been honest about that. And I told you the truth about that, feminine. But feminine, you're like, no, you're lying. Because I still feel rejected here. I still feel rejected. You don't even know what you do, masculine, because you're off doing ceremonies or drugs or whatever it is. All right? You might even feel like, feminine, they have been hooking up with someone else while they're off doing these things. Okay? And this masculine's like, no, no. They think of you like they're number one. They think of you like they're committed. You are the only one they want to be with. That's how they feel. All right? That is their thoughts. So what else are they thinking about their feminine? Okay, we got, oh my goodness, bound by a spiritual parasite. Okay. So they're like, I do want to leave this life behind, but I feel stuck to it. I feel bound. I'm searching for something. I'm looking for a sign. I am searching for this spiritual truth, this spiritual awakening. And I feel like I'm close to finding it. That's how they feel. I feel like I'm close to finding it, and I'm not going to stop now. And each time they feel they're closer and closer to finding it, but yet they've forgotten what they're even looking for. They've forgotten what they're even trying to find. So now it's become that they are bound to it. And they've forgotten the reason why they became bound in the first place. They've forgotten what they've even been looking for. And in the process, losing a part of themselves, feeling very, very numb, opening themselves up to spiritual parasites, and even bringing one back, having all of these weird sensations and cravings inside of you that you've never felt before. That's how this masculine's feeling. I'm channeling their energy. Okay, a lot of them very lustful. Okay, a lot of them just wanting to do more substances. Okay, more ceremonies, more sex here. Okay. Feminine, how do you feel about this masculine in your heart? What are you feeling? You are feeling the Nine of Cups, feminine. You're like, why can't they understand? Why can't they see what I'm talking about? Why won't they hear me? Why won't they listen to me? They are the only person that I want as well. But I'm trying to warn them. I'm trying to warn them, okay, from overindulgence. Feminine, you may have lost people in your life or seen people go through the same downward spiral. Maybe not the exact same, maybe not for the exact same reasons, right? But you've watched people spiral downwards in this way before. You've watched people spiral out of control with substances in your life before. That's something you've seen. And you've only tried to help them. You've only tried to steer them in the right direction. And you're like, why can't you see that I'm trying to help you? I've witnessed in you overindulgence in many different levels. I've witnessed in you hiding this on many different levels to an extent, right? Pisces energy here, by the way. Okay, so this person, feminine, you feel like, okay, so they like it. They like doing these substances. They like doing these drugs. Okay, and that's what you're feeling here. All right, you feel like they don't even hear you out, that they don't even hear what you're saying. They dismiss it. So you're like, well, maybe they want that more than they want an actual commitment. Maybe this is the life that they want, right? How else are you feeling? All right, so we got obsession. So these thoughts about the situation are killing you, feminine. You don't like this. You don't like it at all. It's bothering you. This is not what you wanted. And you can't help but feel a tinge of jealousy that this person is playing with fire, playing with a snake that's coiling around them and about to strike at any moment. You sense that in your heart and your soul, and yet you've only tried to warn them. So it's hurting you, okay? Feminine, let's be real here. I'm seeing this message in both of these cards that just came out. You're afraid you're going to lose them. You're afraid you're going to lose them to substances, to drugs, to some stupid mistake. You're afraid that this person might even lose their life over this. You're afraid. You're scared for them. You were trying to help them. Okay. So what does Spirit want to tell you about that message? All right, so let's get you, because I can feel that you're very distraught over this. Let's go ahead and get a card here from Spirit. All right. All right, so we have crystals. So yeah, working with crystals to help to ease the anxiety. All right. Let's see. Also, let's see, citrine to help clear the energy. Selenite. Amethyst can be very relaxing, and actually, amethyst is a perfect crystal to release addictions. So maybe even gifting your person an amethyst. Okay. Let's see. Thought I had one flip over, maybe not. Let's get another card here. So yeah, you can gift your person an amethyst just to help to energetically help it to release. Also a protection crystal. They are battling a spiritual parasite. Free will. You get to make all your decisions come from love. Okay. So this is just making it very clear that you are acting from love, okay? Not jealousy, but act from love. And you've been very clear about that with this person as well, okay? But, you know, working with crystals, maybe even gifting your person a crystal would probably, you know, be a great idea. And let's go ahead and take a look at their emotions towards you. Okay, so their emotions towards you. Let's take a look. We have one that fell out. The Star in reverse. They're seeking to get closer to Spirit while they're only getting further and further away. And they don't understand how that's happening, but it is happening, okay? Also with the Star in reverse, again, lustful energy. This person has a lot of sexual and lustful thoughts, and it seems that lately they cannot get them out of their mind. Part of that is the, spiritual energy, the parasitic energy. So they have very lustful thoughts, okay? They feel like empty. They feel hopeless in their heart. All right. Love feels hopeless. They feel like you wouldn't want them, feminine, because of their behavior, because they have committed themselves to what they see as a spiritual journey. And, in reality, this journey is nothing more than a spiritual parasite that's feeding off of them and numbing themselves, everything in their soul, destroying things in their life, taking them away from who and what they once were. So they feel a little hopeless here. And their heart feels hopeless. And that's how you feel when you are spiritually afflicted. There's always hopelessness. Let's take a look here. So yeah, they're searching for hope. They're searching for faith. They're searching for something. And I can tell you, the only thing that is going to battle this spiritual parasite is hope and faith and a strong belief in Spirit, God, the universe, whatever name, belief that you have. That is what is going to battle this spiritual parasite and nothing else. We got awakened love. Now I know and understand that I'm in love with you. All right. So feminine, they do know that they love you. They know that they are in love with you. And they want you to know that's real, that's genuine. They see you as their main person, but they feel so hopeless in their heart. Okay? They feel so hopeless in their heart. And they don't know why. This person's life was great. They were a totally different person before they started experimenting with all of these things. Okay, let's get a card here. We got divine timing. All right, so they tell themselves that you guys will be together. All right, that at some point when they're done with all of this, you'll be together when they find what they're looking for. But the more they search to find what they're looking for, the emptier they feel, the more they lose. Why? Because what they've been looking for has always been inside of them. That connection with Spirit, with the universe, with God, it's always been inside of them all along. They just didn't look there. Maybe they didn't feel worthy enough to have an individual connection. But they absolutely were. Everyone is. And so what they've been searching for was already within them. And this is the way that spiritual parasites can trick you. Send you on a wild goose hunt, making you think that you're searching for something so wonderful, the truth about, God or that connection or whatever it is that they, whatever trick it is, when the whole time it was already within you. You had it with you the whole time. And the more you go down that path, the more you give away that connection, that natural spiritual connection that all of us are really born with. So it doesn't matter what religion you are, what belief you have. We are all born with a connection to a higher power. And our hearts and our souls and our beings. And that's something no one can take. That's something that you willfully give away. but will always be there for you when you choose to see the truth, that it's always been there, right? So you may think that you've given away that connection. You may think that it never existed. You might go on this crazy spiritual journey trying to open up the doors of spiritual communication by drugs or substances or ceremonies or whatever else you're doing. But the truth is, it's always been inside of you all along. And that you don't need anything else but your heart, your spirit, and your faith. And feminine, I think you feel that, you know that. That's what you've tried to get them to believe. That's what you've tried to get them to see. All right. You are serving as the universe's messenger angel to come into this masculine's life to show them, to tell them, hey, what you're searching for is right in front of you. It's always been there. It's never left you. And they don't hear it. They don't see it. It's as if you never said anything at all. So let's take a look at the intentions. What do you really want from this relationship, from this masculine, feminine? We got strength. You want them to overcome this. You see this as them falling into an addiction, and you know that they're stronger than that. So you want them to overcome this, and you know that they can. You want them to be strong, okay? That's what you want, to be strong, to overcome, and you're with them, and you're there to support them, and you're cheering them on. I have Leo energy here. So you want them to overcome this addiction. That's what this reading is about, okay? It started off as a spiritual journey and ended in an addiction, and that is the way that spiritual parasites and the dark side can trick people. They can trick you into going down the wrong spiritual path when you think you're going down the right one. Okay, let's get another card here for the intentions this feminine has towards the masculine. What do you want, feminine? What else do you want? Risk. Okay, you're like, masculine, please stop risking your life and your soul on this energy. Stop, please. It's not worth the reward that you're going to gain. What reward have you gained already, right? Do you think there's anything else to be gained? After how many times you've done this, what else do you think there is to be gained? And is it worth the risk? That's the question. Is it worth it to risk losing your love? Is it worth it to risk losing that part of yourself that's still there, that's left? How far is this masculine going to go? And feminine, that's what you want to know. And you're trying to wake them up. You're trying to tell them it's not worth the reward or the risk. The path that they're on, it isn't worth the reward or the risk. And that's what you're trying to get through to them. It's not worth it to risk your soul, your heart, your life, any of that. All right, let's get another card here for what you want, feminine. We have signs. Look at that. This masculine has ignored the signs from spirit for far too long. And this masculine is spiritually at risk. Okay, they are. All right, spirit has sent you into their life for a reason. To deliver the message, because they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. So they sent this feminine. They wouldn't listen to spirit. Okay, the whole time they were looking for a message from spirit and truth of the other side. The whole time spirit was trying to reach out to them. They ignored it. So spirit sent this feminine into their life, knowingly or unknowingly, to give them this message. And they have. And they look right past what this feminine is showing them, what they're trying to tell them. Okay. So and feminine, you're afraid for this person. You're afraid. Let's get a card for the actions they want to take. All right. I'm sorry. Actions you want to take, feminine. What actions do you want to take? All right, feminine, we got the 7 of Wands. All right. Here you are Fighting this energy, fighting against this, you know, dark force that you feel like is gripping your masculine, and you're fighting with truth, support. Okay, that's what you're fighting with. We got Sagittarius energy here as well. So you're trying to be strong, but you also have to now put some barriers up. You also feel you need to defend yourself so that you're not used, so you're not taken advantage of, because you're not going to allow this person to take advantage of you or use you. Because that's exactly how they've made you feel. Used, taken advantage of, okay? And you don't appreciate that. You really don't. So they could say whatever they want. They could say they're for real. They could say that you have their heart and that you're their main person all they want. You don't feel that. You feel that their main thing is whatever this is they're doing. That is the only thing they care about. That's the only thing on their heart. So you feel like you're number two. You see them walking down a dark, slippery slope, and you've been trying to stop it. And you can't. Only they can. All right. So what you're doing is you're putting up defenses. All right. You have to now protect yourself from this energy. All right. We got sex. So you're wondering if all they want from you is sex. Okay. That's how you feel. You're like, well, they won't commit. I've asked them to make a choice. I've asked them to commit to me in some sort of way, and all they want is sex. A lot of sex, a lot of nude pictures, all of those things. So feminine, your guard's going up, your boundaries going up, especially around sex. You feel like it's a little bit too risky at this point, okay? And I feel like in times when you refuse, let's say they like ask you for a picture or something and you refuse it, they'll be like, oh, well, I'll get it from someone else. And they make you feel upset or like jealous, you know, or, you know, like I don't know, like guilty or something, you know? So yeah, it does make you feel used, and you have every right to feel that way. So of course you have to protect yourself, and that's what you're doing. So let's go ahead and get another card for the actions you're going to take. All right, I feel like you're cutting off some communication. No more dirty talk, no more sexy talk, right? None of that. They need to get their stuff together. That's how you're feeling, feminine. You're not going to reward them for the way that they've treated you, okay? So let's continue with the masculine's energy. Let's take a look at what they want. What is their real intention? Right here, right now, we're asking Spirit, what is their real intention? All right, we got, let's get another one. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this person wants to make you an offer, something very small, not a very big commitment, but something, okay? They really do want to make you happy, but they are so caught up in what they think they're learning and experiencing that they honestly have become very self-absorbed in it, not being able to see very far past what they're in right now. Okay, the situation they're in right now. So let's get another card here. Immature behavior. Very short-sighted. All right, we got alone time. All right, so this person really needs to take some time to be alone and think, all right, and go through that spiritual awakening alone and on their own without the help of any external influences. We got surrender. So Spirit's asking them to surrender. You've asked them to surrender, to let go of this, yet they're still holding on. Okay. What is the actions they're going to end up taking towards their feminine, in regards to their feminine? Okay, we got the King of Wands. This person is such a fire energy, I swear. So feminine. I see them. Listen, this is what they came out as in the beginning of the reading, remember? This person doesn't plan on changing right now. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, okay? But they don't plan on changing. This person actually might double down, get angry, get frustrated when you bring it up. All right? So let's get another card for the actions they're going to take. We got differences. They're going to say that maybe you're just too different to who they're used to dating, that they're used to dating somebody who explores all of this crap with them, that goes on these trips and does all these things, and you know, it's totally normal and okay. That's what they're used to. And they're going to say that to you. It's going to upset you. It's going to hurt you. Okay? They are saying it to purposely upset you, to try to get you to surrender and cave into what they're doing and be okay with it. Don't, feminine, don't. Don't surrender your beliefs to anything or anyone. Okay, let's take another look at the actions they want to take towards you. Yeah, this is what they're going to say to you. I'm telling you, feminine, that is what they're going to say to you. So prepare. Why are they being like this? Like, why? Why are they acting like this? This is ridiculous, right? Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Let's see. Why are they acting like this? Okay, we got the Five of Swords. We got Judgment. We got the Two of Cups in reverse. And we got the Devil. Surprise, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Why are they acting like this, right? Well, with this Five of Swords, you know, this is lying to themselves. They've definitely been lying to themselves. You know, I think that they've told themselves they're going to have this spiritual awakening, have a new life. But that's not what happened. It's become a lie. It's become a lie and they know it. Okay. However, they enjoy these experiments. They enjoy the experiences. They enjoy the drugs. They enjoy the sex. They enjoy all of it and they don't want to let it go. All right. So it's become another lie to cover up for the fact they actually do enjoy this. Okay. Yeah, look at that illusion. Stop lying to yourself, okay? Trust your intuition. Your intuition is telling you to stop. Your intuition is telling you it's bad for you. You're lying to yourself. Your intuition is telling you to say no, okay? Just say no, right? Like, anybody remember Dare? Just say no. Let's get another card here. I don't know if anyone remembers that or if it's just me. Listen, it's time to let go that sometimes endings are really just new beginnings, okay? And sometimes letting go of addictions, codependencies, you know, saying no to what we know is not good for us, is not helping us, is not balancing us out, is making us feel more imbalanced. Actually, this masculine could be developing some mental problems as well and emotional problems due to this. It is confusing them further spiritually, and this is not the right path for them to take. So Spirit's asking them very lovingly, very kindly to let go, surrender these illusions, say no, okay, and start a new path, because what you have in front of you is much more beautiful. So what choice are they actually going to make? Will they let go? Let's take a look. We got the Ace of Swords. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So yes, they will let go. All right, but here's what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna be really real and honest with you right now about what I've seen from this masculine. I'm gonna be so brutally honest, so forgive me, okay? If this masculine does not stop the course that he's heading, and please don't freak out, because if this is your reading, you already feel this. This is a thought you have already had before I said it, and you're very conscious of this. Okay, so whoever this is for, whoever this reading is for, you already feel this. You've already thought it consciously, and maybe you've even told someone. If this masculine doesn't stop heading down the path they're on, I see death for them, and I'm not trying to scare anyone, but I see that, okay? And it's not going to be death due to the drugs or whatever else. It's going to be death due to the spiritual parasite, because they've been feeding it. And when you feed it, it takes more of you until there's nothing left to give, until all your vital life force energy is gone. And this masculine, if they continue down this path, that's what they have in front of them. And I wholeheartedly believe that that is the reason why Spirit sent this feminine into their life. So this masculine is going to let go of this behavior. That is what they're going to do. They are not going to choose death. They are going to choose life. They are going to choose to live, and they're going to choose to be happy. And I'm seeing it's with the support of this feminine, that this feminine, it was fated, because this feminine, energetically, frequency-wise, energetically speaking, you are the one who energetically can get through to them. You are the one who are able to show them and make them feel the truth. No one else, just you. Okay? You are the one that's meant to get through to them. All right? It is in your soul contract. All right, and let's take a look. Oh, sorry. Let's get some more cards for, first of all, let's see. I want to see, Spirit has to tell us how to deal with this spiritual parasite. So it's kind of something I have not come across that much, I have to be honest. But what can we do? Let's ask the angels, okay? I feel like detoxing, like fasting, doing spiritual fasts would really, really help. We also have here, spread your wings. Okay. Do not hold back right now. Timing is perfect. The timing is right. And you are ready. Okay, so don't hold back right now, feminine, on anything you want to say to this person. Don't hold back for fear of rejection or that they'll take it the wrong way. This person needs to hear the truth straight up. And that's what Spirit is saying, okay? All right, let's get another card here. We got clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So Spirit is saying, feminine, go with your gut. Go with whatever you're feeling, okay? And don't hold back. And that is literally your message. You are like an earth angel. You are brought to this masculine for a reason. So go with your gut. Do what feels right. And don't hold back. And that is your message, okay? So that is the reading that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. And if the reading resonated with you, or if you just enjoyed it, please leave me a like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Okay? And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.